What's good, fellas? You know, it's still shiesty as ever out. You know, so, well, in another blizzard to say the least, you know? So that's pretty nice. You know, I've seen the last video was a blizzard. This one's a blizzard. Freaking, I mean, this ain't as bad as last time. Last time that was something. This time, I mean, it's just high winds, you know, picking up stuff. Ain't really snowing as much, but man, can I just get a break from the snow and all this weather? I mean, that's Buffalo for you. But either way, fellas, doing good, doing great. You know, we're back. Today's actually Wednesday, and we're gonna be hitting some chest today. So I mean, you know, we went to chest vid. I think no. Oh no, I thought we went chest vid like chest. I was gonna say like so. Like honestly, everyone's been in for a little treat, even myself. You know, I love making these chest videos, man. I'll make these all day, every day. If this is what y'all wanted, just let me know. Oh man. Either way though, fellas, you know, hey, Wednesday. You know, it's another day in paradise. You know, love the winter. Love everything about it. Don't you just love snow? Either way though, you know, everything's been good, been great, guys. Freaking, I can't even really complain, honestly. Usually I got something to complain about. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't really complain about much. Hopefully not. I hope that's what you guys don't see it as. But, you know, everything's feeling like grade A. I'm not even gonna lie. Especially, you know, last week we had, you know, we ended up having the whole week off, believe it or not, which was pretty nice, you know. Another whole week off, you know. I don't even mind doing that in the winter because I work so hard in the summer and put so many hours in, like overtime, all that, you know what I mean? I don't mind. I wouldn't even mind taking the winters off. But, you know, the grind never stops. So I say that, but, you know, I can't slow down, personally. Just don't like to, you know what I mean? I need to stay busy, personally, you know. But, you know, just like the gym, it keeps me busy, man. It keeps me out of trouble that way, too. But either way, fellas, I'll catch you guys at the gym for some pre-worky talks. Well, fellas, we made it. You know, I was eating my fruit as well. Put a good dent into that. But, you know, the whole way to the gym from work, the snow has not settled down at all. So it does look like we'll be having a fun car talks on the way home. Either way, though, you know, no one's really at the gym. That's a good thing, you know. Oh, you just see the big smile coming through, huh? You know, that's the one highlight of the day. It's the blizzard. Again, no one wants to be at the gym. You know, sometimes I wonder how they even keep it open. But, you know what? They keep it open for people like me that literally need it to survive or else they'll die. Either way, though, you know, we're going to be hitting this filthy chest. I'm honestly been, like, for a while, I was actually, like, getting really into legs. But now I'm getting really back into freaking doing chest, man. I'm going back to being, like, just a straight-up gym bro type thing, you know what I mean? Like, everyone loves doing chest. Like, that's just the bros, you know what I mean? Like, hey, bro, like, you know what I mean? Bad day, go hit chest. Good day, go hit chest. Freaking, it don't matter. Hit chest, you know what I mean? But freaking, you know, I'm not really like that. But now, I mean, I feel like that. Obviously, I'm not gonna, you know, go to only do an upper body like I used to back in, like, way before making videos, let alone thought about it. Yeah, I trained for probably about, like, 2-3 years. Actually, probably almost 3 to 4 years, actually, without even hitting legs. Temps. There was attempts. You know what I mean? Where I did leg days and then, you know, decided it was not a good idea for, like, because I was sore for a week. So, but, you know, eventually, I went to college for 2 years, you know, my last year of school. I decided to make a New Year's resolution to start hitting legs. And, you know, 2 years now, 3 years almost. Look at where we're at. You know what I mean? We're, well, it actually be going about to be, it actually would be 2 years on the new year. So, yeah, look at that. We're already going on 3 years now, you know what I mean? Hitting legs consistently and dedicated, which is pretty wild. You know, good things. But, you know, we're going to go in here and hit chest. I really do want to get this freaking going before it does get dark out and stuff. So maybe, hopefully we'll get our lift done before dark. If not, I mean, we're screwed either way. At least you guys are here to talk to me. But I'm going to go to the gym right now, get in there, get active, see you guys on the flip side.
Alrighty, fellas, so what we got coming in here is our in-close chest press. 3 sets of 10 with this. Really working on getting depth, controlling the weight through and through. I'm still exploding. Not like slow and control, but just controlling the weight and feeling the stretch of the muscle through and through. Eventually I'd like to go maybe back to time under tension. Not really sure. But in this one with the chest especially, because I feel like I feel like my chest is falling behind compared to my arms. I don't know. With this, I'll hold that real quick. For this though, 3 sets, 10-second hold at the beginning, and 10 reps of flies here. But I feel like my chest is out of proportion with my arms, so I've been really starting to focus. Feeling the stretch, feeling everything, just slowing it back down for my chest days, and just really making sure that I'm hitting my chest right, because if you're not feeling that nice stretch, especially like something like flies or like the deep chest press like that, you're really getting in and stretching your chest wide and, really just penetrating the muscle for growth. You know what I mean? And getting the lactic acid built right up in there. But, over here we got 3 sets at 777 for the preacher curls here. Just exploding, trying to get the biceps all built up. You know what I mean? Like I was saying, got them big biceps. We gotta get that big chest though. Either way, 777, 7 full range, 7 half, 7 quartered. I'm not gonna lie, it's been in my workout for like ever now. It's like it's one of those ones I would do religiously forever. It's just the best way to really open up your biceps. Right here we're doing slow and control with a 3-second. I want to say I was doing 3-second descent on the incline chest press machine. 3 sets of 10. I want to say, I think, but either way, just back to what I was saying. Really holding this through. Like I was saying, holding the stretch, feeling it, getting down deep. And you see we're getting our hands right to our chest, which really means we're getting that depth for our chest. Let me come over here. We've got our overhead chest press / like shoulder press. The way I do sit in there, it does hit my shoulders and my upper chest, because I do kick my butt out on the seat to hit it at that angle. 3 sets of 10 here, nothing too crazy. I do like getting this one in there because believe it or not, it gives me a different stretch on my chest. That's why, it's kind of the same to the incline, because that's just more of a steeper slope. But at the same time, the way it hits it, I swear it hits it different. That's all I can say. Then we got our bicep pull downs, 3 sets, 10. Nothing too crazy with this. Just making sure you're feeling, working within the stretch range of that bicep. So necessarily you ain't got to go all the way up and all the way down. Just make sure you got that, the tension on that bicep the whole time. And getting the most range of motion. That's how I try and do it with this one. Not too crazy. Then we come over here. We got our lower chest press. This one I can really load up. It's also hard for me to sit on the seat because it tries to slide me up. I gotta wrap my feet around that, and you can see sometimes I gotta readjust before. But we do this for 3 sets of 12. Just exploding, not really focused on controlling too much. I just wanted to focus on exploding out with my lower chest with this.
Alrighty, fellas, you already know that's a wrap on today's lift. Do I have to say, pump check, baby? Let's get it. Oh, best part by far. Oops. There we go. Whoa. Popping right through knockers. Love to see it. Whoa. I don't know why I thought that was fierce. Damn. Damn, I'm so bulked up I can't even squeeze my core right now. I mean, I can't show it realistically. Yeah, that's the best rate for that. Oh. Damn. Feeling so swole up in here, that's great. Oh, look at that. Alright, fellas, catch you guys at the truck. Alright, fellas, so we wrapped up, just driving home now. Man, I'm not gonna lie, fellas, at least it's not blizzarding right now, I'll say that right now, so I can actually enjoy, you know what I mean? But, I'm not gonna lie, man, holy cow. Whew, I'm swelled right up, I'm not even gonna lie. Freaking, I did so many freaking, chest workouts, I could barely even flex my chest, it felt like. That's the funny part. I'm not even gonna lie. Freaking, I, flex everything and just couldn't do it. I haven't been that cooked in a minute. Damn. I know I say that on the video, but, like, for some reason, I just, show out for the video. Wonder why. No, I'm just kidding. There's a lot growing. Oh man, you already know how it is, man. Either way, lift was great. I'm not gonna lie, man. Freaking my muscle connection there, feeling the burn in every way. So can't complain there. But no, the chest, honestly, ever since hitting 315, I feel like I've learned different ways to really hit my chest and shit, and my chest game is really evolved just by chasing 315. So that's the beauty in it. Freaking, you're going after a goal and you're chasing a goal, but you also find things along the way that are valuable to other assets chasing a goal. You know what I mean? So look at that. You know what I mean? Go chase some goals, fella. You gotta learn lessons. You know what I mean? You learn new things and stuff. You know what I mean? Base start. What's the starter pack when you get to the gym? Hit 225 bench. You know what I mean? When everyone starts out, that's the goal. Then you go to you flip a switch and you get real serious and gotta try and hit 315. And then if you get even spiral out of control in the natty world, 405 is next. But yeah, it'd take a minute for that. A very long minute. You know what I mean? That definitely that is lifetime accomplishment stuff, you know what I mean? But I know it's been almost a month since we hit 315, but that's just what I want to say, you know what I mean? There's values to it, you know what I mean? And a lot of it, I can use it as a good point of emphasis, you know what I mean? That's what I like to say. But either way, fellas, chest, everything, feeling good, feeling great, not gonna lie, I was I deal just with work and stuff, back pain, consistent. Back pain, it's not like it happens overnight or I do something and tweak it. It's just, overuse of my lower back and stuff, from picking things up at work. I mean, you can't always use your leg. I mean, everything's a lifting technique, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta go a little crazy. But, even in the gym, there's sometimes I do throw my back into things just to get that long last rep, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie, it's been the first time in a real long while I haven't felt nothing, you know what I mean? I just haven't felt a thing, and honestly, that's a great thing, you know what I mean? It makes me more happy, it makes me more, everything just is better, you know what I mean? When you're not in pain or just soreness all the time, actually, let me repent that, or whatever. I don't even know what that word means. Too big a grammar. Either way, basically what I'm saying though is, there is a big difference between pain and soreness though, is what I was gonna say. That's why I said let me rework that, because pain is no bueno, but soreness is good. If I'm sore, I'm obviously I'm you know, not the happiest bird, but like, you know, obviously you can't get games without being sore. So I mean, that's what it is. I mean, I'm happy, but like when I'm in pain, you can tell. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not as happy and upbeat and going. You know, I could put a smile on for, you know, the 20-minute video with back pain, but like at the same time, I'm still dealing with it. Like I can, you know, I can mask it a little bit. I mean, I mask it all the time, just my pain, because like it's like when it's all the time, you know, what the hell are you gonna do? Should probably get checked out, but you know, just to be sure. But you know, just deal with it, because it comes and it goes. And honestly, I know what it is. It's overworking. You know, and I've tried. You know, I do stretching routines to help and stuff, which it does help. You know, if I didn't do it, it would make it worse. But you know, there's just no way to slow down. I mean, the only way to slow down is get out of the line of work. And I mean, that ain't happening anytime soon, at least. You know, I still got quite a few more years before I even think about that. But, you know, either way, though, I don't even want to think about that anyway. I like where I'm at. You know, I like everything that I do and stuff. You know what I mean? It's not hard work. It's just, you know, manual labor. It's what it is. When you're doing it 5 days a week for at least 40 hours and then going to the gym for another 2 hours every day, you know what I mean? That adds up. That's literally a 50-hour week, no matter what, every week. You know, so it does beat you up. That's why I say when I get those a week off of work, like, what? Like, that's like a rarity, man. Like, I take that with, like, I hold it, like, real close, you know what I mean? Like, oh, man. You know, definitely just can't let it, you know, go to waste. I use those weeks to my best advantage, you know what I mean? But either way, fellas, you know, it's all part of the grind, the hustle, everything, you know? Not saying the grind's easy. I mean, there's always that mental battle, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, do you let it win? You know, are you going to win, or are you going to let the mental game win? You know, and I don't let that mental game win. You know, don't get me wrong. There's days, today especially, you know, we got a blizzard in the morning. I looked out the window. I was about to say, F work, you know what I mean? I ain't going. But you know how many times I've done that? 0. Never done it. You know, because there's only one time I've called off of work, day off. It's because I was dead ass sick. I only took 1 day off. I still came in the next day, even though I was still sick. I just wasn't. I'm not that guy. You know what I mean? Like, I hate taking days off. I mean, obviously, you know, when you're sick, you need some days off. You know what I mean? But me, 1 day, 2 days, I probably was very, very ill. You know, almost on bed rest. But either way, you know, there's stuff that's implemented, you know what I mean? But, like, as off, you know, just wanting to take a day off, it never happens. It never happens. Especially, like, young fellas like me, you know what I mean? You ain't got kids, you ain't got nothing, run this shit up, you know what I mean? Hustle as much as you can, just go hard, man, because you're building yourself your future, you know what I mean? Your future for yourself, future for your kids, future for everything. Like, you know, that's one of the biggest goals I have in life, is to have a family, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's not everyone wants to have a family, I get it, you know what I mean? Kids are a big thing, wife, that's another big thing, you know what I mean? You know, and some people just ain't for that life. You know, eventually I'd like to have that life, you know what I mean? So that's why I hustle the way that I do. You know, I know you guys only see me for 20 minutes every week, you know what I mean? And I wish I could, you know, make more videos and stuff. I mean, maybe one day there will be, you know? But for now, you know, we got 20 minutes. It's my time. This is like my time to, like, not only just, you know, put myself out there in a way, you know, I'm doing what I love, you know what I mean, put myself out in that way, but, you know, it's like one of those things, like, where I get to just be creative and do what I want, you know what I mean, like, I get to talk what I want, you know, on these videos, you know, whether people comment stuff, you know, it's always good conversation and stuff, you know what I mean, it's all love and shit, you know, like, I mean, people can hate, and I still think it's funny, like, honestly, when people hate, I laugh, but when people, you know, say something nice, it's love, you know what I mean, like, I can never, you could say, like, the most effed up thing probably to me, you know, about me, not to me, actually, about me, in comments or whatever, I'll probably laugh. You know, some people take that stuff too serious, man. Like, I just think it's funny. Like, you had the time out of your day to say that. You know what I mean? Like, but I wish I had that time. But, you know, people that comment good stuff, you know what I mean? There's a few guys, you know, y'all know who you are. Comment, you know, we talk on the regular in the comments and stuff, you know what I mean? All shout out to love. I don't want to name names, you know what I mean? But you know who you are, you know? And, you know, that's stuff that I appreciate, though, for real. You know, it's one of these videos, you know, where I'm, you know, like I said, in a good mood, man. Like, there's not too many times, I'll be honest, where, you know, it just feels like I can breathe and just, you know, enjoy, you know. Like, right now it's wonderful. You know, it's one of them good days, you know. And honestly, you know, can't just let one thing ruin your day or ruin your week, you know what I mean? Or just have one day ruin a week or a year, you know what I mean? I mean, that shit's long, but at the same time, you know, with it being long, there's a lot of wear and tear, you know what I mean? You know, sometimes you just feel like you're doing circles, you know, and there's sometimes I feel like I'm just doing circles, going the same thing, but trusting the process is the biggest part, you know, and also trusting the process, you know, when you're in that cycle, you sometimes don't see, you know, what you've done or, you know, where you're about to be, and, you know, you just think you're stuck in a certain spot, you know, never, you know, don't ever think that, you know, I mean, obviously, you know, I think it, so, you know, I'm not going to say you don't think it, but, you know, try and put yourself in a positive mindset, you know, whether it be, you know, just talking some good stuff to yourself, you know, finding positive quotes, you know, that motivate you, or, you know, even, you know, your faith. You know what I mean? Whether it's God or, you know, I mean, whatever, man. Anything. But, you know, either way, fellas, you know, if you made it this far, please leave a like, subscribe. I would appreciate that. You know, right now, I'm still trying to figure out what we're doing. You know, it's been a minute since we hit 315. But I'm almost thinking, you know, I'm just going to hold maintenance for still a little bit while. You know, I say I'm bulking, but, you know, I'm bulking / maintenance 1 minute. You know, highest I got myself up to was actually past weekend. I got myself up to 197. Then I went, you know, I don't know what I'll weigh tonight, but the past 2 nights after that, I weighed 193. So maybe I'm still at 190. But, you know, I get myself up there, and then through the week it goes down. So, you know, kind of just bouncing around still. You know, I'm just going to hold where I'm at weight, you know, in a certain area. Hopefully we lean out, so we ain't got to cut much. But, you know, I want to just sit for a little bit, see what happens, you know what I mean? And then maybe, actually not maybe, more than likely, fellas, do a cut. You know, but either way, stay hustling, stay grinding, stay focused. Peace out. See you guys in the next one.